wake up, no sleeping, there's a dream to chase. Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to NXT with NaJee, a part of the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast, aka The Whip Show, and of course, bodyslam.net. Y'all, we are back for episode 61 of season 3, and this time we are going to be doing our No Mercy prediction episode. Now, before I get into this real quick, I just have to say something crazy happened on this past week's Tuesday. TNA invaded NXT officially, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that at the end of the episode, but we're going to get back into what this episode is about. This episode is our No Mercy prediction episode, and I, my friends, am not by myself. I am here with a longtime NXT friend and NXT fan, Mr. Roman himself. This is not the first time Roman's been on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Roman, what's up, brother?
How's it going, man? It's glad to be back. It's been a little bit since I think Vengeance Day was the last one, so I'm back on another predictions, and I'm really excited because NXT has been the show to watch for the past couple of months recently.
Heck yeah, man. So what's going on with you, buddy? It's been a little bit since you've been on the show, a couple months, I want to say, maybe. Actually, like a year,
been a little
almost,
bit,
half a year.
almost a year, yeah. Nothing much, same old, same old. I've been missing out NXT for a little bit just because of work-related reasons, but in personal news, I know last time I kind of shouted out my old Beyblade thing, and that is still in full effect. We actually got a couple sponsors on that, so obviously tag right there, Thrasher Bay League for me. Go check us out. We've been posting videos, having collabs. It's been amazing with the opportunities we've been doing over there.
Heck yeah, man. Well, hey, guys, please make sure you guys check them out. He's got the whole tag thing right there at the bottom, so please make sure you guys read that and, look it up. Support them because, support's free. Usually, anyways.
Usually, yeah.
But all right, so we are officially we're here. We have made it to we've made it to No Mercy. We're God, this year's just flying by, isn't it?
I know, and in Fort Lauderdale of all places, too, right here in good old sunny Florida.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. So we got 6 matches on the card tonight. I believe you have or not tonight, but this coming up Saturday. It is going to be on Peacock and Netflix internationally. So if you guys still have your Peacock accounts and didn't crash out over WrestlePalooza, you guys can still clock in for that one. So there are 6 matches, like we said. I believe there's 3 titles on the line. So half the matches have titles on the line, half of them don't. We are going to kick things off. 4 of them. Oh Lord.
4 titles.
Oh, that's a lot to think about. Yeah, 4 of the speed titles there too. I almost forgot about that one. But all right, so we're gonna jump right into the first match we're gonna talk about, which is going to be Josh Briggs versus Javon Evans. This one, there's a lot of anger behind this one. There's a lot of cheap shots, a lot of sneak attacks. What are you feeling about this whole entire run and the hate on Josh Briggs? Because there's a lot of hate.
I don't, and to that, I don't understand the hate on Briggs, because even in the promo he did last night, he was like, "You boo me, yet every match has this is awesome," or "This is wrestling," or NXT, because he puts on quality matches. I definitely think that Briggs really built himself up when he did that little journey over in Japan for a little bit. Mm-hmm. Definitely got a lot more in-ring experience there. So I really don't know what the hate or where the hate is coming from, because none of it was really warranted, other than him kind of putting himself into the Yoshiki stuff from earlier when he was going against Oba. I think that might be where it's from, but even before that, there was still hate, and I really don't understand where that's coming from. And now for him to go after Javon the way he is like, again, it's not really warranted, but it's here, and I definitely think that whatever the outcome of this match is, it's going to be entertaining, because both of these guys really know how to put the crowd on their feet and put people in seats to watch them wrestle in the ring.
Yeah, very true. That last match that they had, man, great.
Insane.
So good. So good. So good. So good. So here we are. Here we are. It is now prediction time, my friend. If I had, I actually think I should one of these days get like a drum roll sound effect on this thing. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
But but all right, this is it. Whoever we pick, we're gonna have them pop on up on the screen here. Uh,
Mhm.
I would like for you, Roman, to give your prediction first. Who do you think is going to win in the first match that we are predicting? Josh Briggs versus Javon Evans. Who do you got?
I know most of that spiel was for Briggs, but I do have Javon Evans going forward into this match. I
Okay.
think I think the momentum, especially from that title match he had at Heatwave, where he kind of won off of, or he lost off of like something that isn't like complete domination necessarily,
Hmm.
like kind of like he got screwed over a little bit. I think this is now like a redemption for him to get back his momentum that he kind of lost a little bit at Heat Wave. However, I'm not going to knock on Briggs because again, it's going to be a great match, but I think overall Javon kind of needs this more than Briggs.
All right. All right. So you got Javon Evans as your pick. Now, my pick is also Javon Evans.
Yeah.
Also Javon Evans. I'm gonna sit there and agree with you on that one. I believe that it is Javon's time. I believe that Javon is the new face of NXT. Obviously,
Mhm.
Trick is still around, but I think with Javon being there, it's such it's hard to ignore. Every
Yeah.
single thing that he's doing, everything that he is accomplishing, even when he's taking his losses, the way he bounces back from those, no pun intended, or all pun intended, who cares?
All pun. All
Um,
pun.
but I think Javon takes this one. Um, and and I don't care. I don't care. Even if he loses, I still think Javon has next because I would much rather. I, like you said great things about Briggs. I agree with all of those things. I just think Briggs is not going to end up being the face of the show like Javon
Yeah.
can be. So Javon gets our pick for the first match of the night. First match of the night. I'm excited about it. All right.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna go into the second match, which is, and don't mind the graphic. It's the only one I could find. Somebody added a filter to it. We have Lainey Reed versus Sol Ruka with Zarya, obviously
Yes.
on her corner for the Speed Championship, the Women's Speed Championship, which is now officially a part of NXT, which is pretty cool. That got added at the last PLE.
Yeah.
Now, this match I think it has the capability of just the what is this word I'm looking for here? Has the potential to be the show stealer
Oh,
because Laney
absolutely.
can go. We all know Soul
Soul.
is
We all know Soul
Soul's
can.
a created character. Like Soul doesn't make any sense. Like literally, when you create your female character on 2K and you add every single move that you could
It's
possibly
Soul.
add, that's Soul.
That's Soul.
That's Soul. And now she's in the video game, so it's just like how OP is her character going to be in that game?
Yeah.
But this is exciting. I'm really really excited for the things that are happening for the young talent.
Hmm.
You got a lot of really amazing things that we can't talk about that happened last night that you'll see in a couple weeks, and I'm just very proud of some of these people. And now Lainey's in the
Hmm.
position to get her own title. So how you feeling about this match going in? I know Zarya's the crowd favorite. I know, well, the fan favorite, but I think Soul's more of the crowd favorite.
And when you specifically say crowd favorite, I'm
Like
I'm
the
assuming
in-house
that's,
PC crowd favorite.
but to that as well.
I know it's tough.
Ever since we've been rooting for her on Level Up, we've been
Mhm.
rooting for her on all the dark matches that we've seen of her, even in her little stint in Evolve. Up until then, she finally made her debut against JC earlier this year. Laney has been tearing it up.
Yeah.
Everyone in that PC always pops up when Laney comes out. As soon as her theme hits, the entire energy changes because she has something about her. She has that eat fact. I don't know. It's just something about the way she presents herself, the way she wrestles in that ring. It's like it's magic, and you wouldn't expect that with someone from such up and coming. But
Mhm.
Laney is that person to be watching out for. Seriously.
Yeah, man. 100%. Like and she's training all the people coming back too, and that's a lot of
Yeah.
trust. That is a lot of trust to have,
Hmm.
especially in a corporation like that where these people are worth millions of dollars to be
Hmm.
healthy, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like wow, it's this is gonna be a good one. This is a really tough one to pick, but I feel like I know which direction we're both gonna lean
Hmm.
with this one. So here we go. This time I'm gonna start off by giving you my pick first. I think that it is Lainey Reed's night. I think that this is the night that she pulls it off. She wins her first championship. The Lainey verse.
The Laney
Officially, this is the big bang. This is it. This is the moment for her. So that's my pick, man. I got Lainey Reed. How about you? How about you, sir?
I also have Laney Reed
Ta-da!
going to win because as soon as Ava kind of put the speed titles over on NXT, that's kind of bringing in a new era. And Soul has the North American title. No knock on Soul, like whatsoever. I know we were just talking high on her. But like if you're going to bring in a new title and make it feel relevant, give it to someone new and upcoming to make them relevant in the company. And this is Laney's time to prove herself, especially with a big name like Soul, who's already holding another women's title. For her to take this off of her is a huge step in her career, and I definitely think it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's big. This is big.
This is big.
This is really big for Laney. So
even if it's a 5-minute match on speed, you can get a lot of done and a lot of statements made within that 5-minute time rate.
Yeah, you've seen the last couple of times that like her last 2 speed matches, she's put in a crazy amount of work in such a short amount of time.
Her versus
believable.
Her versus Candice last night was amazing.
Yeah, it was believable.
Like,
yeah, that was usually the biggest question for me with speed matches. Is like, how are you going to make this a believable thing in 3 minutes? But man, they're finding good ways to do it. But all right, Laney, you got our vote. You officially have our vote. We have now both picked the same on both of them. So now we're gonna move on to the next one. The next match. This is a big one.
Ooh.
Big match here.
Ooh,
big match. So this has a stipulation to it as of last night. It is now a weaponized steel cage match, which means there's going to be a steel cage full of weapons, which I think is like a regular NXT thing from what I remember seeing at some Halloween Havocs and different things like that. Damn, this is a good one. It's a lot of backstory here. They've been beefing now for the past like 2 months.
Yeah.
They both want the title really bad, and Blake's really the reason why Jordan doesn't have the title. And I guess in a way, the reason why Blake's not in the title picture right now is because of Jordan Grace.
It's because of Jordan. Exactly. I completely agree with you there.
Yeah. So how are you feeling about Blake Monroe so far, and Jordan Grace? Because since we've talked, on the last episode, Jordan's now been in the picture.
Yeah. And I love that for her. I think Jordan deserves the world and more because of the stuff that she put in TNA. And even this rivalry with Blake, I'm so glad she's over here because now she actually, she feels happy of where she is. Because I know that was like a big thing of her. And I'm glad she's getting comfortable with the women in this roster. I love Blake with all my heart. I've always loved her. And then she turned on Jordan. And I'm like, I know I like her as a heel, but I'm going to let this go out. And I don't know. It's something about this that makes me kind of want to side with Jordan.
Oh.
I don't know. And I'm usually like the heel person. Like, you know me, I love all the heels.
Yeah. So are you saying that is your potential pick right there? Is that who
it is?
Oh, so you're going with Jordan.
I'm going to go with Jordan on this one. I feel like I don't really get achievements out of watching the good guy go over, but I definitely feel like Jordan is going to be the one this time. She already lost to Blake and she got screwed by Blake. This is Jordan's time to have one up on her and then maybe have like a final fallout on another PLE, or maybe have them fight for the title in like a triple threat situation where one of them gets pinned and then they have their final. I don't know. I'm just kind of like,
I like it. These are great ideas here.
I definitely think Jordan takes this one, but the rivalry is not going to be over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, for my pick, I'm going opposite.
Oh,
I think Blake's gonna take it. I think that they're gonna shoot her to the stars. I think she's gonna get the Ethan Page treatment. I think she's just gonna dominate. And the only way you can dominate is by going through the most dominant force. Physically, background, everything. Just like you said, like the work that Jordan put in, you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. And I'm gonna give it credit. But if we know anything about this woman in her past, when it comes to Blake, this is her element. This match is her element. It is in a steel cage with weapons everywhere. Like I don't like to normally bring up the other promotions in this one, but you know the match I'm talking about and thinking about. with her and Tony. And oh, I know it's not going to be as
Yep,
wild as it would be for
yep,
them, but like for us, it's gonna be a lot of fun. And
yeah.
I think Blake's gonna take it. So that's
I
my pick for
was
that.
I was also there when she fought Thunder Rosa in that street fight with like the weaponized coffins and stuff. So
Yeah.
as someone who was there in attendance to see that type of match, she's definitely going to be in her element for this one.
Yes, this is it. That's why I got my vote going to Miss Blake Monroe.
It's not a bad prediction. It can go
Oh.
either way.
All right, all right. So now we are going to jump right back into the next match. I believe this is match number 4, our first championship match that we're going to be talking about. Well, I guess second championship match.
Second,
We talked
yeah.
about the speed one. My bad, speed championship. I keep forgetting about you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But all right, so we're gonna go into this next one. We have Tavion Heights challenging Ethan Page for the North American Canadian Championship, because that's what I'm calling it. I wonder if it's gonna become the North American United States Championship if if Tavion wins it. But who
Who
knows? Who
knows?
knows?
Who knows?
This is another good match with some history behind it. It goes back to with Chelsea Green and the tag match with Tyra
Mhm.
and the iconic double ankle lock photo that I don't think is going to
Yeah.
go anywhere anytime soon. This seems like Tavion's Miles moment, but I think it's bigger than Miles, because Miles it felt so fast, it felt so
Mhm.
not necessarily rushed, because he did deserve it, but he did win a battle royal for it, so I guess that's why the rush came.
Right.
But this one it feels good. I know we shouldn't be promoting Canada versus America, but it just feels good.
It feels good to have this
Yeah.
kind of storyline again.
And how are you feeling about Ethan Page? Ethan
You,
Page?
I mean, you kind of already know how I feel about Ethan. He is one of my favorites to watch just
Mhm.
off of pure entertainment value. He is one of the snobbiest and literally egotistical people that we have ever seen in an NXT ring, but that's to his benefit because he plays it so well.
Yep.
And it's just like everything about him exudes the character he's supposed to be. And even his in ring ability really shows that too. But on the opposite end of that, like you said, this is a huge moment for Tavion.
Mhm.
I know this is insane that he's even getting this. Like, I don't think any of us expected this in the way that it happened.
Yeah, no, I think we saw it coming, but we didn't see it
Yeah,
happening like this.
absolutely. I think it was going to take a little more time, but like as soon as he got it out of NQCC, he went straight. He went straight, just shot his shot at Ethan, and look where we are now. He already
Yeah,
won a flag match
which is
to
great.
prove, and it's
It's a
great.
fun
It was
match.
amazing. It was so good.
A
Last
lot of
night
fun.
he came out dressed up as Wagner. That was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Tapped him out almost immediately.
Yeah, dude, it was confusing because we all thought for a second the title was on the line with the way the ref just
Yeah,
handed it to him. We were like,
yeah.
"Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" Well, all right, my friends, here we go. Prediction time. Prediction time. This time I will start off first. I believe that the winner of this match will be and new North American champion. I
That's
think
very fair.
Tavion's going to pull it off. I think he's going to just get that one step above what Miles did, which is get really
Mm-hmm.
close but not quite get there. And I know I got to stop comparing them, but I'm only doing that
Mm-hmm.
because they both just left the same group in the
Yeah.
same exact format. um, so I think Tavion has it. I think Tavion will make a great North American champion. I think him even doing an open challenge, being inspired by what's going on with the other mid card
Mm-hmm.
titles, I think that'd be a lot of fun. With the TNA stuff going on, he seems like he's very equipped and ready to take on everybody. But I could see why if Ethan did retain, that would still be a lot of fun too to see him kind
Mm-hmm.
of fight some TNA folks. But that is just my opinion. What is your pick, Roman? Who do you think is going to win this match?
And that's what your last point is exactly why I'm going to be choosing Ethan Page to be retaining his North American Canadian Championship.
Yes.
I definitely think they're going to keep a stable heel for NXT to go in to coincide with that TNA invasion angle that I think that is going to be going forward. Again, nothing to knock on Tavion. I just don't think that this match is going to be the one that he does it. I think down the line it will happen, but because of the angle that is happening right now, I definitely think Ethan is going to be one of their more trusted superstars to put on good heel promos with their top faces over in TNA. And overall, I think outcome of what happens, either Ethan or Tavion, this is going to be just amazing.
Yeah.
Either or. 'Cause either Ethan retains, has a good TNA stint, or Tavion gets the win and a huge pop in Florida where he's trained and built himself in the PC. But overall, I think Ego's going to squeak this one out.
All right. Well, either way, this one's going to be one that people are going to talk about a lot during this whole entire event, this whole entire night. So I think this one has potential to take the match of the night outside of the speed one. If the speed one doesn't get match of the night, this one should. Man. But now we're getting ready to go into the final two matches of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to start it off with the women's championship. JC Jane, Miss Shock the World 2025, goes against the most patient superstar in that locker room outside of JC Jane, to be fair, because JC JC's been there a very long time. But I would like to say that Lola has been there for quite some time now, too, and has been very close to winning the big one, but just hasn't quite been able to do it yet. How are you feeling about this reign that JC's been on? And do you think that it's lived up to what it was supposed to be, or do you think that it, it's kind of losing its flame?
As a die-hard Stephanie Vicaire fan, when I was there in the front row, mind you, of when this happened, I was front row with my own eyes seeing JC take that off of Stephanie. I was just floored at the moment. But then it's like the more it kept happening, the more I'm like, okay. By the end of the night, I was not really shocked, but I was kind of content. And then JC has just become this super rage baity character.
I love it.
That I love so much. I think she has done excellent work. I don't care what anyone says. She's now reached over 100 days with that title, which no one thought was going to happen. Like she said, transitional champion, most beatable champion. And look what's happened. She's kept it time and time again. And now to enter Lola into this situation, I might piss a lot of people off on this. Not a huge fan of Lola at all. However, to that, I really am enjoying the stuff that she's been doing in AAA. I'm glad she is getting the in-ring experience that she has been needed. I'm slowly warming up to her. Slowly. And this being in Florida is Lola's home turf.
Yeah.
This is big for her. This is about the same situation she was in when she fought Roxy last year at Heatwave. This is a big title, but definitely with a lot more to prove now that she has had all of that experience.
Jeez,
that being said,
all right, it is now time to make our predictions. Roman, I'm going to have you go first here. Who do you think will walk away with the NXT championship? Does she retain, or does Lola finally get her moment?
And I am going to let my bias speak for me and say that JC retains.
Oh, JC.
Only she's covering me. Hold on.
I see that.
She retains right here. However, I am not going to knock on Lola as much as I have done in the past. I will not do that at all, because I definitely think that she has a good future, but I just don't, for me, I don't see this NXT title changing hands, but maybe they kind of do, or they pull like a Dominic Mysterio and they give her something over at AAA to then promote here at NXT. Kind of like a cross thing.
Oh, there we go. All right, we're back. But yes. If you wouldn't mind repeating that last part one more time, brother, I could not quite hear you. I think it might have cut out.
No, you're good. I definitely think this is not the time for Lola. I don't want my bias to speak for me on that, but like I said, I really have been enjoying a lot of the stuff that she's been doing in AAA. So I think they could do a Dominic Mysterio situation where they give her a title in AAA to then bring over here to the States to then promote the company some more, have some really good Worlds Collide material, some more Triple Mania material later in the future, and then prove herself in Mexico only to come back stronger to be here in NXT. I think that's what's going to happen in the long run. I just don't think Lola is going to take it from JC. I just don't, at this current moment, see JC losing it
Okay.
to Lola.
All
That's just
right.
me.
All right. Well, you got your first prediction in, ladies and gentlemen. So now, my prediction here on NXT with NaJee for who is going to walk away with the Women's NXT Championship. I am going with Lola Vice. I'm
As
going with Lola Vice.
yeah,
Yeah, I
I
have to, man. I just gotta be real. Like she's been patient. She's put the work in. Done. She's done the underground fights. She's fought vets. She's beat vets. She's beat former champions. And she's dominated at every single aspect of her
Mhm.
game. Her promos are really good now and so much better than what they used to be.
Oh,
Her in ring work is one of the best ones that you've seen from a former UFC fighter that
mhm,
can come out and make it look really good. Like I would love to see her and Kendall go one day, like in an underground, because I,
mhm.
I think that that would be perfect. But that's not the point right now. I just believe that it is time. It's time for Lola to have that title. It's time for JC to potentially move on, maybe get called up to the main roster, maybe fall deeper into what's getting ready to happen now that Jasmine, good lord, that's so sad, is now gone
I, I,
from
yeah,
Fatal Influence, and I just think she's ready. I think
I
she's ready.
would,
She spent a lot
I
of
would
time
like,
on the main roster too. So
to point out. Originally, I did have Lola taking this because
ah,
I thought there was going to be interference from Jasmine, and until we got that sad news, I don't know what to do with that prediction anymore.
yeah.
So I went to JC.
All
But
right.
all love to Lola. I just I if she wins, she wins, and I'm happy for her. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
JC
feel you,
for me.
brother. But all right, man. But all
Yeah.
right, we got JC for Roman. You got Lola for me. So now we are moving on to the final match of the night, the
The main
main
event.
event. This is the
Yeah.
main event, ladies and gentlemen. This is the big one. This is another one of those crazy questions that we have to ask. Is this the night that it happens? Is this the person who's gonna do it? Like, it's tough. It's really tough.
Tough.
It feels like it's time. It feels like it should be Ricky, but at the same time, it feels like it shouldn't be Ricky. Like it's a tough one, man. Oba's whole entire reign has been perfect.
Hmm.
He's been dominant. He's never really looked weak, even when he's been challenged and almost lost. He still is very believable when he ends up walking away with those wins. Um, Ricky, great run since he's been here. A lot of fun. I think they slowed his pace down a little bit a few months back with like his beef with Jasper and different things
Yeah.
like that. But that was still fun. That was still a
Yeah.
lot of fun. How are you feeling about Ricky and his chances here with Oba?
I really love Ricky. The moment that he debuted and we saw him walk down those stairs, you immediately knew, oh, this is going to be good for him. I think they kind of shot it a little too fast, giving him the North American title as quick as they did. But that was just kind of a statement that it's like, yeah, this is going to be like one of the new face of NXT going forward. This can be like the
Mhm.
new generation of us. And then he lost it to Ego again, and that's where we are right now. I love Ego, but I think that little stint he had with Jasper, fun. The stint he had with Ego, fun. And he's been putting out great quality matches. But when it's being compared to Oba, like you said, you don't know when this feels like the time. This feels like the time here. This feels like the time there. The time that I felt like he was going to lose it was with Javon at Heatwave.
Yeah.
And when that didn't happen, I'm like, oh, they might be holding us off a little longer than I thought. And now it's up to Ricky to kind of mold himself to be that guy to face Oba, because we haven't seen them really get physical with each other like at all.
No, not yet.
So by the time No Mercy rolls around this weekend, we're finally going to see, like, does Ricky, can he stack up to Oba's prowess, because we all know he's the ruler for a reason.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. So yeah, this is interesting. I'm very curious. I think I'm gonna go first for this one for
Go ahead.
who I think is gonna win. So walking away from NXT No Mercy, and still I have Oba Femi.
Ooh.
I have a feeling off of your convo right there. I think you're picking the ruler to retain as well.
I also pick Oba. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that this continues for
Yeah.
sure.
This feels like it's far from being finished. This reign, anyways, and it only feels right that Javon is the one to do it. To me,
Mm-hmm.
like
I fully agree.
I think
Fully agree.
100% Javon. I say Javon wins Iron Survivor. Javon wins the big one at New Year's Evil, and that's the kickoff of the Javon Evans era
Mhm.
at NXT.
It would be a perfect trilogy for it to happen because obviously Lucky Threes comes in threes. Lost
Mm-hmm.
at Stand and Deliver, lost at Heatwave, and then New Year's Evil. The way to
Finally fixing
start
it.
the new year with a new champion is definitely, I think, the best way to go.
Yeah. Damn, that's making me think we're gonna get swerved and Briggs is gonna win.
No, no, don't. No. Oh, wait.
Because it would make
No.
almost a lot of sense for him to have to do the Iron Survivor thing and then
And
work
then
his way back up. And
imagine, like, come Iron Survivor. He's the one who pins Briggs to get the final point in Iron Survivor.
no, I'm talking about like Briggs wins on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Briggs
Yeah.
wins now.
Okay. And
And
then
then come Iron Survivor, it comes down to like them as like the final two, or like the
yeah, and
ones with the
Javon gets
highest
his last pin
points. He
on.
gets the
Yeah,
last pin on Briggs, and it would be
I
just
like it.
perfect.
I
Perfect
like
booking
it.
on that.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. But all
Yeah.
right, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me for our prediction show for good old No Mercy.
No
Man,
mercy.
it's always a good time, brother.
It's
We
gonna
miss
be.
seeing you around. I know. I'm on my John Cena run too. I only
Yeah,
got a
I
couple shows
know.
left. But yeah, man. Hey, just tell everybody, where they can find you again, how they can support you.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw your socials out there too if you like.
Yeah, so obviously my main thing is Thrasher Bay League or TBO. So if you want some fun Beyblade battles, I know it's been coming up as like almost Olympic level at this point, which is cool or weird to have it at such a national scale. To think little spinning tops would be so popular nowadays. But we have nice battles and analysis videos over on mainly our TikTok, but also follow us with the same handle on Instagram and Twitter or whatever you use for social. And if you want a little slice of my personal life, go ahead and follow me at hypothetically_mimic on Instagram. And you can see some more NXT fun with all of my friends and family there.
Yes, we love it. We love it. But all right, man. Thank you so much. It's
Thank
always a
you.
pleasure. Until the next time. See you later, brother.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I'm gonna give you guys one more little looky here at hey, there's Roman one more time. And then this is the last little look that we have here for our predictions. This is the final look here. As you can see, some the same, some different. Great episode, great time. As you know, this is NXT with NaJee, a part of the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast, aka The Whip Show, and also a part of bodyslam.net. This has been episode 61. We'll see you guys next week. I only have 4 more episodes where I will be there in person before I move. I know it's sad, but we'll still keep the show rolling. It just might look a little bit different, might flow a little bit different. But thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow NXT with NaJee, The Whip Show, bodyslam.net. Make sure you guys are starting to leave comments and stuff too, because then I can, address some of those on the show and, during some of the episodes. That'd be a lot of fun. All right, you guys. See you. That's great.
Life is for the dreamers like me. Journey down the stream.